Whew. I was gonna say it's a late one, but honestly, we've been kind of doing it lately. I think it's maybe 8 o'clock. Sounds about right. I think it's like 8 o'clock right now. Headed to the good old gym. I'm gonna do a back day. Just a regular old back day. If you watched Natty Files episode 1, it's gonna be the same exact back day. This morning I was 195.4. I think that's a new low for me as of recently, which is great. I was tempted there for a moment to start the bulk because I was what I thought lean enough, and I just didn't want to be a small fry. But I'm still carrying quite a bit of fat, and I think I could do with getting a little bit leaner. I'd like to see some more veins popping and a little bit less fat in my midsection. So we're going to keep pushing it on down. 190 is going to be the next checkpoint. We'll get to 190, see how we're feeling, see how we're looking, and go from there. But right now, it's smooth sailing. My diet is nice. I'm basically eating not the same thing every day, but my first 2 meals are always the same or some variation. So it's the Premier Protein cereal, which is 20 grams of protein per serving. I do a double serving of that. And then 10 ounces of 1% milk, which is another 10 grams of protein. So 50 grams of protein just from those two. And then I do half an ounce of walnuts for the healthy fats. That's that's either breakfast 1 or breakfast 2, depending on if I'm feeling lazy. If I'm not feeling lazy, then I'll start my morning with 3 or 4 eggs with salsa and cheese and either an English muffin or some toast. And then for dinner, lately I've been making these burritos with shredded chicken or ground turkey, like seasoned. I make my chicken in a crock pot, just throw in, I'll cut off the fat and then throw in a bunch of chicken in the crock pot with a jar of salsa and some taco seasoning. So easy and so good. I did the same thing but with barbecue chicken 3 days ago, and the prep took me, setting it up in the crock pot took me 5 minutes. I left, went to the gym, went and played tennis, came back, and it was all done, and all I had to do was shred it up. That barbecue chicken that I made, I turned into barbecue chicken pizza. If you guys want the recipe for that, I put it on my Instagram. Shameless plug. And then like I said, the burrito meat is it's just in my fridge now, ready to be put into some tortillas with a little bit of refried beans, some Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt as the sour cream, more salsa, low-fat mozzarella cheese. I feel like I'm missing an ingredient. If I am, it's not important. So that's the burrito. That's the burrito recipe. And then the pizza is. You guys can check out the pizza recipe if you want. I'm not gonna sit here and Gordon Ramsay you guys. Let's talk a little bit about our back day though. Make sure I don't hit any small varmints here on my way to the gym. That would be catastrophic. Overhead rows, hammer strength horizontal rows on the machine, and then probably some chest supported rows. It's simple, but you're hitting all 3 planes. And I'm not really thinking about what part of my back, what exercise is hitting. I just know that hitting muscles from multiple angles is usually a good idea. So that's what I'm doing. So I do the overhead row, and then I do a horizontal row, and then I do a row where it's kind of from low to high. And then I'll hit some biceps. There is some flaws in my current split. I would like to hit my traps a little bit more. I don't really have any exercises, like any dedicated trap exercises. I have noticed I'm starting to look like a little bit of a pencil neck, so we're gonna have to do something there. And then also, I like to train rear delts on back days. So like the reverse pec deck is probably the best for that. So depending on how we're feeling today, I have eaten quite a bit today. I went to this place called Parlor Donuts this morning and had the maple bacon donut. I just got done explaining how I'm eating very clean, but every once in a while, I think it's okay to treat yourself, especially when, you know, I don't eat much processed sugar, and I do have a sweet tooth, so giving yourself some grace and allowing yourself that enjoyment, I think it's important. So we went to Parlor Donuts. Gabby and I went to Parlor Donuts this morning. I got the maple bacon. It was amazing. 700 calorie donut. I don't know if I just said that or not. Gabby got the churro donut. Very, very good. But when I took a bite, I kind of inhaled some of the powdered sugar cinnamon on top because it's just like coated. Amazing though. Absolutely amazing. If any of you live like near a Parlor Donut, I honestly, I think I liked it more than Crumble Cookie. And Crumble is amazing too, don't get me wrong, but it was just so decadent, so delightful. It tasted like, it looked like it was gonna be a filled donut, and it wasn't. It was just like a thick, fluffy donut. Amazing. If you guys have a Parlor Donuts near you, try it out. I walked the dog after we went to Parlor Donuts, so it's not like I just ate a donut and then like laid down. And then I just had a pretty big steak meal. We got these filet mignons, and we each ate 2 filet mignons. So that's probably like 600 calories or something from all protein and fat though. And then I made these little like red potatoes. You boil them and then you smash them. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. You boil them and then you smash them, and then you put like salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and cheddar cheese, and you throw those suckers in the oven. And they're like these little crispy, like smashed potato bites. Incredible. But that was my dinner. So I'm definitely in a surplus today. And while we're cutting, being in a surplus, I don't have to explain to you guys that's not the best idea. And we didn't do very much cardio. We haven't been doing our cardio lately, I will admit. But we're pulling up to the gym right now. I'll see you guys for the first working set. Feeling the donut strength. I'm gonna go back and forth between overhand and underhand, warm up the biceps a little bit. Do one more overhand and then one underhand. Not the cleanest reps there, but I don't mind if they're a little bit sloppy on the last half of the set. The first half of the set, I try to keep it nice and clean, but last half of the set, we're just slinging it. This bottle does not work. There we go. Mechanically inclined. We're gonna move over to this horizontal hammer strength, row doohickey. I don't like having like metal on one side, rubber on the other. I know it's probably just like maybe 1 pound difference, but it's a mental thing probably. Having switched to coming to the gym late, I haven't been taking any pre-workout, and I'm missing it. I'm definitely missing it. I had some swim-free pre-workout that I was using there for a little bit, but ran out of it, as one does. It was the Black Magic Ectoplasm, I think that's what it was called. Orange sherbet flavored. Yeah. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a non-stim. Honestly, whenever I get another non-stim, that's probably going to be the one I get, unless I get recommendations for another one. I'm stinky right now. Big respect to anybody coming to the gym at 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Felt a little bit weird there. try a little higher. Oh yeah, that's better. Very good. Last set here. Oh, getting a little toasty. Feels like I'm getting more energy as this workout is progressing. Okay, biceps. This gotta be my favorite bicep curl by far. We'll start a little heavy, 140. Oh, I'm getting a little warm, but I know it's cold in here. But I am very stinky too. It smells like Burger King. We'll try again, but I doubt I'll get 10 on this one. 8 would be solid. The hoodie's probably coming off after this. Come on. Nope. One time I was using this mic and I had a drop of sweat go directly into the mesh microphone area. It's not broken, but it's just not a good practice, I think, to be dripping sweat into my microphone. I'm gonna do 2 more sets here, dropping the weight down a little bit, going from 140 to 125. Let's see if I can get 10. And as I predicted, the gym is cold, but I'm warmed up now decently. Oh, why does that feel heavier than the 140? Good. We'll keep it 125. We'll do a drop set. I had a little indigestion. Come on. We'll go from 125 to 80. Let's see if we can get another 8. What up? I will say I like the DuPont chest supported row more than this one.
Catalyst used to have an old Paramount one.
Yeah.
It was the best row ever created. And then somebody rent it and they got it.
Try it like this. What's up?
That was a set.
That was a set.
How many reps was that?
15.
That was just one rep and a half.
15. I don't like.
And you left some in reserve too.
I probably could have done another 5 or something. Yeah. I don't like going like super duper heavy on this one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't like going super duper heavy on anything. I might throw on a 25 because that was kind of light. But
I feel like this or this and a 25 is like you put a third plate on there and then it gets real
yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Like 3 plates is like not throwable or roundable, manageable.
Yeah.
But it's manageable. But like you put a 2.5 on this sucker, 3 plus anything, it's just cool.
yeah, yeah. I'm a big proponent of control.
Yeah.
If I can like get it up and squeeze it all the way down, extend, and just control that motherfucker, I'm happy with that. I don't mind doing lightweight, looking weak. I'm not that strong. I just look strong.
Yeah. Not that strong relative to what? You're definitely strong. Nah, but why this specifically? Is it just for the feeling, or just because it's a lot of like pressure on your chest?
So I like doing multiple planes. So I'll do like the overhead pull downs. From, that's this plane stretching it out from up to down, and then the horizontal plane. So the one that they're on right now, rowing towards you, and then either like a chest supported row like this, or the Smith row, or barbell row bent over. Just all the planes, top to that, up to down, forward to back, down to up. I really don't have any like science behind that, but hitting the muscle from multiple angles is probably going to get you a more balanced look, more balanced workout.
So is this your favorite kind of like bent over row, or you like Smith machine?
Honestly, if I had more time, like if I had infinite time, I really like the one-arm dumbbells.
Yeah.
Like I can just get so deep at the top because I don't go super heavy on that either. Or you can go heavy and kind of rock your body and kind of swing it. Dorian Yates did a lot of that shit, and he's got a massive back. But you're asking me questions like I'm some kind of expert.
Don't do that. Bro. Don't do that, bro. You know.
I'm just in here. What are you guys doing?
Trying to wing it. Jake just won't wrestle because he has no job.
He.
There's a nail in my eye.
Okay, well, my man. Take it easy. Okay. That was a little bit light, so we're gonna go up to 2 wheels into 25. Depending on how this feels, we may stay here for another 2 sets. If it's a little light, we'll go up to 3 plates for the last 2 sets. But if I can get 8 or 10 with 3 plates, I think I should try. I'm gonna keep my feet on the floor too. That felt pretty good. It's like 25 pounds lighter, it feels like. Oh, yeah. We're staying right there. It definitely felt heavier, and 10 reps was perfect. Kind of partially repped, what are those? I don't remember. what's it called when you're at the bottom, the most eccentric movement? Partials? I feel like there's another word for it. I was just doing partial reps there at the bottom. But honestly, like I said at the beginning, first half of the set, no big deal. First half of the set, keep it controlled, keep it nice and strict. And then the last half of the set, if you break form a little bit, that's okay. Let me add on to that a little bit. Last 2 reps, if you get to your 10 reps or whatever your goal was, you still have a little bit in the tank. Doing length and partials, that's the word I'm looking for, length and partials. Thank you, brain. Honestly, the length and partials are probably the most hypertrophic part of the movement. If you can eke it out a little bit, use that mental toughness, We'll do 2 more here. Yeah. Okay, that's a good example of a set where I'm right on the fence with, do I go lighter or do I stick with it and just shoot for 8 reps? And the things that are going into that decision right now, I'm thinking about what else have I gone heavy this back day? Really nothing. It's been a pretty moderate weight back day. Everything's been like 4 sets of 10. Yeah, roughly. That's been like, I would say, the average 10 reps per set so far. 10 is closer to 8 than it is to 15. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pull one since this is the last back movement at my most gassed state. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter. I'm gonna shoot for more reps. So I'm gonna shoot for 15 like the first set was. If I can get 15, I'll be very happy, even if they're a little sloppy at the end. I'm feeling this in my neck though. The left side of my neck right here. I guess your neck is part of your back. Definitely not hitting traps today. After this, we're gonna go to, we'll go to a reclined dumbbell curl. My elbows back, like we did on Natty Files episode 1. I'm not putting my headphones away, what am I doing? What I actually should have done there, instead of dropping, I should have just sandwiched that 25 and then done a drop set and pulled a wheel. But mine's made up. We're doing 15 here. Ride the Harley into the sunset. Boogie down, Charlie Brown. Let's do some motherfucking curls. Just got the low battery notification. Good thing this is the last movement. We may do some rear delts. I did talk about it, but it's, oh man, it's 10 o'clock. To be determined. Ooh, biceps are a little more gassed than I thought they'd be. I grabbed the 30s and was like, keeping it light. Barely got 10 there. Even though that was a little bit heavy, we'll stay with it. Sometimes the first set is a little bit weird, and then every set after that is okay. I think I can get at least one more set here with the 30s before I go down to the 25s. Seven? Really? Come on. Those are terrible. Let's go grab the 25s. We'll do two more there at the 25s. Call it a day. Nah, we'll wait for the pump check. I just did a little pose with my sister. She's working out today too, but we'll save the full pump check for when we're done. I forgot I grabbed the 25s. That's much easier. Just dropping off pretty hard there. I only did 10 reps. It's cold. It's cold in here. It's cold enough that I feel like my pump's gone away a little bit. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm gonna be pumped. Probably till 2 in the morning. I'll probably got a pump going on. I'll be sleeping tonight. Chopping logs. Is that what they call it? Sawing logs with a pump. Felt that one in my hippocampus. These really, like, you can't cheat on these at all. I'm locked in, arms back. Like, what am I supposed to do? I guess I could try to pop my chest up, but I already try to have my chest high. So there's really no cheating. This is my weak point, the biceps. Oh. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. The enlightened lifter would probably go for the 20s. It's not me though. I've yet to reach the final evolution of enlightenment. What's it called? The final ring. So I'll stick with the 25s. That's it. Let's go check this freaking pump. Okie dokie. That was a back day in the books. Let's pose down real quick and get out of here.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't have any effect. That would have zero effect probably.
One shot.
That would be this is your wife. There you go. You look amazing. Look at that body. Okay. You have to say it like that in pizza, like Naruto. Ramen time. Stupid fucking Americans. Americans, get the fuck out of my country, you bastard. Hey, what the hell? Okay, wait, I want to keep talking. Keep talking. What the hell? Nice blow. Nice blow. Okay. Nice what? Nice blow. Wait, keep talking. You know what?
Okay, hopefully my phone hasn't died yet. That's a back day in the books. Chest day with Roach tomorrow at 11 a.m. in like 12 hours. So let's go home and consume some food and sleep. And as always, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.